Wonderful soul. Here we acknowledge God Almighty. And for that, let's read a word from the book of knowledge. Psalm 47. Clap your hands, all you nations. Shout to God with cries of joy. How awesome is the Lord Most High, the great King over all the earth. He subdued nations under us, people under our feet. He chose our inheritance for us, the pride of Jacob, whom he loved. Wow. Wonderful soul. Kindly take like 5 seconds and say a word of prayer in your language. I believe you have done so. Thank you. Today's fruit is ikodo, aka avocado. I am Y311H. This one here is Kasungumo and his family. We are here to spread love and good vibes. Let's dive in.
The following video was recently posted to social media by a couple out of Mexico, and it has gone viral. People have drawn hard lines as to whether this is real or not. They were driving down an old country road headed home when they encountered something truly supernatural. What looks like some sort of unidentified creature with potentially or possibly a person in their grasp. But the question remains, is this real or is this CGI? And if it's real, what is this creature? It looks like something out of a horror film. Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿ve?
Mira.
No te pases de lanza.
¿Estás viendo?
Sí.
Mira. Ahí lo tiene, Naomi.
Mira.
Mira.
No manches,
Mira.
ve.
No mames, ve. ¿Ve eso? Mames, eso está bien cabrón.
No manches, pa. No. Mira. Ay, Dios mío. Dios mío.
No te pases de lanza.
Mira. Oh, no. Ve. Ay, Dios mío, ve. No manches, ve.
Mira.
Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. No te pases de lanza, ve.
La bestia. ¿Qué es esa madre? Mira. ¿Cómo le está haciendo Naomi? Hay que pasarle por encima. Le pasaría por encima, pero...
No, papá.
Pero está el señor ahí.
El señor. No te pases.
Miren.
Ay, Dios mío.
What is happening here? This is the most random and confusing standoff I've ever seen in my life. At first glance, you may see just 4 animals looking at each other. I'm gonna eliminate the vultures because vultures are scavengers. They eat the dead stuff. They actually alert animals, you know, when there is like a dead carcass that you could feed on. I'm just gonna get them out the way. We got lions. We got a hyena. The confusing part is in the back, just chilling, just waiting for something. It's a full giraffe. He's in the back. He's not even being preyed on. He's just like, when y'all done, I'm getting in on this. Getting in on what? First of all, I don't even see what the vultures are eating. Okay? Who is waiting for who to die? You know? The hyenas are looking at the vultures and the lion. The lion is looking at everybody. They're just out there like the Spider-Man meme. Like, it's almost like they're actors and the National Geographic cameras caught them and they're just like, I don't know who's supposed to attack who, you know? I thought the lion was supposed to eat all of these things. King of the jungle. I've never seen a lion attack a vulture. Sure, why not? I've seen them bring down giraffes. Why not? The giraffes it looks like they're all about to kill the lion. I don't, please give your guesses in the comments, because I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know what happened before the cameras were turned on. But somebody's waiting for something. And for some reason, the giraffe is still there. The giraffe is in the back, like, I'm about to beat these lions. Like, it's almost like the giraffe is the predator in this scenario. The giraffe is like 1 versus 2 lions. I like these odds. First, I'm going to snap the hyena's neck. Then I'm going to stomp on the vultures. Then I'm going to Jason Bourne these lions. And then I'm about to bring all of this great meat, paws, back to my giraffe camp. And we about to eat a hyena, vulture, lion stew. I have no idea what's about to happen, what did happen. I don't get it. Please give your best comments. Like, I just need to sleep tonight. So just give me what you think happened or is about to happen.
I believe that this is the death realm. This is not the realm of the living. We are deceived. The minute we enter into this realm through the veil of blood, and that's through the birth canal, we enter into death. In fact, the minute that you enter in through the veil, you start dying. Everything in this realm requires that you feed off of someone else's energy, whether it's a plant, whether it's an animal. It requires, because if and truly a God existed that created these bodies, you could have created this body to absorb all the nutrients it needs from the air itself. There's no need to eat. What's the purpose? And so we go through the illusion that this is life. We cling to it. But what we're really clinging to is death. And our greatest fear, because think about this, when you die, you're going to the other side. How long are you going to be alive over there? How long are you going to be dead over there? So you ask the question, and this is what I've come down to. Death is not death. Death is actually the birth of life itself. We enter out of the death realm back into the realm of what we would call the living. That's the ethereal realm. That's where we are. We're eternal. We're an eternal energy and a force amongst many other energies and forces. And we get stuck into this realm because this realm cannot exist unless it feeds off of us. So every religion, every political group, every social group feeds off the energy it generates through a group.
Do extraterrestrials believe in God?
What you call God, we refer to as all that is. To us, it is existence itself, consciousness itself. From our perspective, everything is made out of this same one consciousness. So if you wish to use your word God, then you could say everything is made of God, made from God. God is everything that exists. And all beings in creation are all the different ways that God has of experiencing itself, of looking at itself. Everything is a reflection of that one consciousness. We are all aspects of creation, as we have said. We understand you have many different interpretations of the concept of God on your planet, but from our perspective, every single interpretation is true because God is everything and anything you can imagine. God doesn't care what you call it, because anything you can imagine has to be part of God because there is nothing outside of it. Does that make sense?
Dává vám tohle smysl?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so I need someone to explain the physics of this. Okay, see this tree? This is my view from my couch, right? See this tree? Looks absolutely huge and super close. Now I'm going to go towards the tree, and the tree's going to get smaller and look further away. Can someone please explain that to me? Because I do not understand why all of a sudden when I get close to it, it looks like it's further away. But if I'm further away from it, I don't know what's happening. Can someone please explain that to me? What the actual hell? I don't get it.
If you've been in the satanic community long enough, you've probably seen several satanic content creators reveal previously unrecorded demons to the public. Now, there can be a lot of value in these beings, but always do a little divination before you approach them. 3 unrelated infernal practitioners that I've met have deceitfully presented their own higher selves to the public as if it was an external and unrecorded demon. The point of this is simple: to trick other practitioners into making offerings to their higher self. And I don't want you falling for that.
So the question was how and why does evil continue to multiply on planet Earth? Well, it's been like this since the beginning of human constructed time. It's always been this way. The Earth is a physical fourth dimensional afterlife realm. It's a school of life. And in the lower realm of the fourth dimension is the realm of hell. The higher realm of the fourth dimension is the realm of heaven. So why, in this age and time, is evil manifesting on such a high level? Here's what the souls on the other side have told me. You cannot go into heaven if you're evil to the core, so you stay earthbound. You're an earthbound spirit, not a ghost, but a spirit. They inhabit buildings, cars, locations, and mostly they inhabit and possess human bodies. They hate people. These are some of the most notorious murderers and rapists that have ever walked upon this planet. And the most notorious one is John Wayne Gacy. Countless amounts of people that he murdered. Right before his execution, his last words was "kiss my ass." Full of hate, full of anger, he would continue over and over again to commit horrible actions of murder and destruction of human beings on this planet. Now, what happens to someone like John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, Adolf Hitler? What happens to these notorious, horrible, evil to the core people? They stay earthbound, and they roam the earth, okay? And they look for bodies to get into. The earth's a school of life. The lower realm of the fourth density is the realm of hell. The higher realm of the fourth dimension is the realm of heaven. What we must learn to do while we're here is learn to be compatible with the divine creator. And I see that we only have really one choice to make, and that's to understand that this divine creator is a God of love. And the law is love. But the opposite of love is indifference or hatred. So you're at two different ends of the spectrum. So we have our challenges ahead of us. We're in physical bodies. We're experiencing a physical, mental, and spiritual plane of existence. We knew it would be tough before we came here. We knew what we were getting into, but yet we chose a charted life experience to learn, to become more compatible, to become a positive creator, not a negative and destructive creator. The cycle of rebirth continues on until the individual soul has learned their lessons, learning to manipulate energy, positive and creatively, learning patience, unconditional love, and controlling our human imagination with the energy of love. That's what souls on the other side tell me. So why is there this multiplication and continuation of evil manifestation and materialization on this planet is because the earth has become more consumed since the beginning of time with evil. And evil to the core spirits cannot go into the afterlife. So they continue to lurk and to seek the bodies of people that they can occupy. If you're not spiritually fit, if you're unaware and unconscious of what you're doing, if you choose the interaction with evil people, or even going into evil buildings where evil spirits are, you're setting yourself up for a fall. Evil cannot hurt you unless you give evil permission to come into your life. This is a very valuable life lesson to learn as a spiritual being having a human experience on planet Earth. It's part of the school of life. And everybody is a little bit different. Nobody thinks just alike. But each of us in our own way have to learn and go through the evolutionary process of our spiritual growth. That's why we're here. We're here for the experience. Now, heaven and hell are simply states of mind. Hell was created many, many years ago in this fabricated sense of being a place of burning in fire, and this little red guy with two horns, a tail, and a pitchfork scaring people. That doesn't exist. It's a state of mind. And while you're here, you get to learn how to use the faculty of discernment to discern the spirit within. Spirit is the life force. Mind is the builder. And physical is the result. The spirit that you have in you is the life force that the mind uses in a building block process to create. So we really only have one choice while we're here. If it's a wise choice, there's only one. And that's to understand that God is love, God is law, and the law is love. And if you break the law, you pay the price. Thank you.
Which animal is this? Look at these ones. And this is sheep or what? And something was recorded in the sky. What looks like a mini sun or another planet. And the good vibes people in other places of the world believe that this could somehow be the planet Nibiru. Now, my friend watching Good Vibes Soul, please leave your comment. What do you think this could be? Maybe the reflection of the sun, but how? Or maybe the sun decided to show up today with their family. What? How is this possible? Oh, a lot of weird things happen, huh? Looks like soon we shall be all walking while looking up. You see? Looking for such type of signs. Crazy weird happenings. Oh, and in other places, look at that. Are those normal
Yeshua,
clouds?
or as you say, Jesus, really did not intend in any way, shape, or form to create followers. Intended to create leaders, equals. Did not intend to create Christians per se, intended to let you all know you are Christ's. That's the greatest misunderstanding of the information. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So much of what you're understanding today is the idea that that individual was teaching. Even down to the concept of how powerfully your beliefs create your reality, yes? Because did not, in that sense, at least to some degree, the Bible quote him as saying, it is your belief, it is your faith that has made the difference? Yes? And did it not also say that when Yeshua even went back to his hometown, because people there only knew him as a carpenter and did not believe in the things that other people said he could do none of those things in his hometown. And the Bible says so very clearly. You understand?
Yes.
It's all about the idea of your belief system. It's all about the idea of what you know to be true. It's all about your actions, all about your alignment. This is all that individual was saying, and that's what he meant when he said, I am the way. He meant be this way.
Ah, look at this. POV is 6 a.m. and you are watching horses bathe in the sea in Barbados. I don't know where that is, but it looks like good vibes. Wow. My friend, come at this, look at this. The horse was taken to the beach. This is incredible. This is one lucky horse. It has been to a place where a human like myself have never been, you see? And it's there with another human just having fun and good vibes time. Wow. This is just fantastic. The relationship between humans and animals, when you just watch it, is just incredible and adorable. You see, they can't communicate because horses rarely talk, but they both spread love between themselves and they understand it. You see? Oh, this is nice. Hey, this bear had an encounter with the tiger.
Let me tell you something. That was a sloth bear. They get up to 6 feet long and 300 pounds. So they're not as big as some bears, but they make up for it, like having 3-inch claws, which are the largest claws of any bear compared to its size. Or these monster canine teeth. But it gets a lot worse than that. You see, sloth bears are found in the forests of southern Asia, which happens to be an extremely predator-dense area. We're talking tigers, leopards, crocodiles, jackals, wild dogs, other bears. So for them, conflict is not rare. They can't just let the tigers push them around, nor can they outrun a tiger. And because of that, sloth bears have evolved to become extremely aggressive. It's on sight with anything or anyone that wants to challenge them. And this may come to your surprise, but the sloth bear usually wins. Not actually a fight, but the tiger will usually retreat when he realizes the bear is about that life. Moral of the story, the sloth bear is pretty much the honey badger of Asia. And as always, follow for more facts.
Bro, this guy has a bag over his head, bro. Come here. Yo!
Okay, so this impresses and terrifies me. They've genetically modified an avocado to grow a lime inside it. And by they, I mean the GMO for Change organization. But that's not all. They've managed to grow a clove of garlic inside the lime. This is not for sale. It's a demo of the tech. And I'm kind of blown away, and also I feel weird.
Hold on, y'all. What is this about? What is going on here, y'all? Is that what I think it is? Is that what it looks like? Transom? It looks like it says ransom. What is that truck for? Like, different things are going into that truck, and then these things are going into this thing over here. What is going on here, y'all? What airline is this? What airline is this? I've never seen this type of airline. Does anybody know? That's crazy, y'all. Is it true what they've been saying in regards to fast food? Huh? Is this the reason why we don't have any new cemeteries anymore, y'all? Like, come on, y'all. You guys can clearly see it, y'all. Oh, my goodness, yo. This is on a whole nother level, y'all. What is going on in the world? Age of Aquarius is showing it all, y'all. I'm not going to make up any assumptions of y'all, but do those things look like what we think they look like? Unless they are life-size dolls, y'all. I mean, why would they? Again, I have no idea. People are weird. But what do you guys think this video is all about? Please let us know down in the comment. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times, as well as we are trying to get some answers. So please let us know down in the comments below. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Oh my god, weird stuff on this one. And then there's this. Oh, at this age also, what's
You're
going
all
on?
dead right now.
Thank you.
Literally, you're all dead right now. That's just a way of saying you're all still in spirit, because spirit is your natural state. You never ever leave it. You haven't left it now. You don't leave spirit and come into physical reality as if physical reality was a real place separate from spirit. No, that's not how it works. You're all in spirit right now, this moment. But you're dreaming that you're not. That's what physical reality is. You are dreaming that you are not in spirit, but you are. And it's not even all of your spirit that's dreaming this. It's a portion of it. So most of you is in spirit, very well aware that you're in spirit and very well aware that a part of you is dreaming in a way that gives you an experience within your spirit that you here as the dream projections call physical reality. So your spirit is not in your body. Your body is in your spirit. Your body is a projection within your consciousness to play a game. You focus yourself down with certain kinds of limitations and rules and parameters in order to play the game of having a physical reality. But that's all you're doing. And just like when you have a dream at night and it seems very real, very solid, but then you wake up in the morning and go, oh, well, that seemed very real, but this is who I really am. When you die, it's sort of similar. You suddenly wake up and go, oh, that physical dream, it seems so real, but this is who I really am. So it's very similar. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just another point of view of your consciousness. In the same way, like I said, if you suddenly went from one city to another city, there's nothing to be afraid of in the idea of moving from one city to another. You now have a different experience, you have a different perspective, a different point of view of how you're experiencing your life. But you're still experiencing your life. You cannot cease to exist. You can only change the way you exist. That's the law of existence. Is this helping?
Yes, thanks a lot. Yes, you do have other lives. But the idea or the definition of reincarnation is still from a perspective of a linear space-time frame of reference. And that one thing happens after another. But many of you are beginning to recognize that that is not so. All things exist simultaneously. They all exist right now. All the lives you have ever had, are having, or will have, all coexist right now. But they are separated in frequency. We often use what is called the television analogy to illustrate this point. You can sit down in front of it and you can watch a program. At any given moment, you can watch a particular program out of a choice of many. The point is, if you think about it, you will know that at that moment you are watching one program. All the other programs you could be watching are no less real, are no less there for your choosing. They all coexist at the same time, but you only get the one your television happens to be tuned to at that moment. The idea is similar in the structure and nature of existence itself. All your experiences exist simultaneously. You, the you are here and now on Earth, is a particular idea, a particular perspective. It has a particular frequency, and it will only experience the reality, the reflection that it is tuned to at any given moment. But because you are broadening your understanding, many of you are capable now of picking up on the bandwidths, shall we say, of other life experiences. More concretely, the veils are dropping between them, and you can begin to recognize that you always have had communication from all your other selves, that you can absorb into this life and use that information from those experiences in other lives to aid and assist you in this one, even as other lives that you are living are drawing from your experiences in this one. There is cross-communication going on all the time. And the idea now that has come up where many of you are curious about your other lives is in and of itself a sign that you're beginning to be aware of this cross-communication. You're beginning to be aware of the fact that all these lives coexist simultaneously, and that to access information from a life, you don't actually have to reach into the dim, dark past or stretch into the far distant future. No, it's all right here, right now, and really can be accessed just as easily as flipping the channel on your television.
Ha! Look at this. Good Vibes grandma here was waiting for people to go up the escalator so that she can stop it. Or what's up? How is she able to do this? Oh my god. He's wondering, why are these people this days? In our days there were no such things. You see? Anyway, in other places, this is Italy, and it was recorded on the 16th of May this year. My friends, wow, look at this. Are you seeing that thing in the sky there? You see this, sometimes you see things here and I'm surprised. What are these?